There are new questions this evening about the proposed Cincinnati city budget, and they come a week after leaders unveiled plans for the new funds from the controversial sale of the former city-owned rail line.
Some critics wonder why more of that money isn't being allocated to fix city streets. Local 12's James Pilcher is here to explain as part of our ongoing Waste Watch series.
The city of Cincinnati is receiving $56 million this year from its annual installment from the sale of the Cincinnati Railroad to Norfolk Southern to catch up on infrastructure repairs. But there are still some questioning what the city intends to pay for with the new money, with that Mayor Aftab Purival defending the administration's latest proposals. Cincinnati features more than 2,900 lane miles of streets and roads, and much of it is in disrepair. And the city's new proposed budget includes nearly $35 million for road paving and repair out of the $56 million Cincinnati is getting from the annual railroad sale payment. Yet that will only cover just under 50 miles of repaving or repair for the year. Mayor Aftab Purival says fixing roads has just gotten costlier.
The component costs for paving roads have gone up. The supply chain issues that we're seeing because of the tariffs and the uncertainty from the federal government creates more expense for us.
The road repairs make up about 62% of the total $56 million from the railroad payment this year.
They told people that they would put it in infrastructure.
Former state lawmaker and co-founder of the anti-watchdog group, Tom Brinkman, wants more money for road repair and not other fixes, given the state of disrepair of many city streets.
That to me is infrastructure. That's what they should be spending their time on, and not on what I would call frills that, if they're needed because irresponsible maintenance.
Brinkman also wants some of the railroad money to go back to property tax owners, which Purival says would be illegal. Purival also says the city is following the state's legal definition of infrastructure, which can include rec centers, police stations, and other non-road items.
What do you say to critics who say that more of the railroad money should have gone to roads and bridges versus the other things?
This idea that we can just focus on one problem with the resources we have, road miles, to the detriment of the status of our rec centers and our parks and our health centers. That's the reason why this whack-a-mole approach, we're in this problem in the first place.
As for that railroad fund in general, the city received $1.6 billion in principal from the sale. And despite the market uncertainty so far this year, Mayor Purival says that investment fund is still growing and the annual infrastructure payments are only coming from the earned interest. Paula, back to you.
And the budget was presented to the City Council this week. More deliberations are expected. The budget must be passed by June 30th.